Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Chris Burns Outdoors. Today I was going to do a video about what it costs to fish these Bfl'S. Um, I don't know if people realize actually how much they cost. So I was just going to do a breakdown of what it cost me to fish the volunteer division, which is basically I've got 5 tournaments, and one of the tournaments is a 2-day tournament. And so basically, um, costs change from person to person. Depends on where you stay. Um, you know, the the baits that you kind of use. Gas doesn't really change, I don't think, for many of us. But anyway, I based my budget off of where I stay, the gas that I use, my entry fees, and then I put a little bit in there each tournament for baits. So, and I'll just give you guys a breakdown. The tournament trail that I fished this year is the Chickamauga, Lake Norris, Holston, Watts Bar, and then I have a 2-day tournament on Cherokee. So the way that works is basically I'm in Churchill, Tennessee, so I'm about um, 75 miles from Norris. Watts Bar takes me a couple hours. Chickamauga was about 3 hours and 15 minutes. And Cherokee is to the dam part where I fish at is probably about an hour. Um, so, I do a lot of camping. I've got my Toyota Tundra with the cap on it, the Lear cap, and that saves me a ton of money. I throw a mattress back there, and so that kind of cuts down on my where I stay at and that sort of thing. So anyway, let's get into it. So Chickamauga. First off, you got your MLF registration before you can fish anything, and that runs you about 97 bucks, and that's good for the whole season. I didn't put fishing license in here. All these are Tennessee. I'd fish anyway, so I didn't put the cost of that in there. And I also didn't put the cost of boat insurance, because you need the $100,000, $300,000 liability in order to fish the BLFs. So we'll start off with the Chickamauga. So I figured and all this is based on me. Basically, that's three times I go to this place. That's 2 practices plus the tournament. So if you go twice, that's going to cut your cost down, and if you go once, that's going to cut your cost down. But I like to go a couple weekends prior to the tournament, and then of course the tournament they're on Saturdays. Uh, so what I've got is the MLF registration, 97 bucks. I've got for Chickamauga, it runs me about 250 bucks. We have a buddy that has a place down there, and then I split the cost with my travel buddy. So the places that I stay, even if we go to a campground and we do that 3 times, usually runs me about 100 bucks. But I'll break that down as I go through here. So Chickamauga, 250. The gas for Chickamauga is 750 bucks. That's 2 tanks of gas on my nitro, and it runs me roughly about $300 for that. And then it was roughly 160 bucks each way, or round trip from the Chickamauga back. So I had $750 in gas for that one. Entry fees are $220 for one single day tournament. And then the 3 times I go down there, I budgeted about $100 for food. And then I also have $50 for baits. That varies there again, guys. These are just my costs. Norris, entry fee, 220 bucks. I've got $100 in there to stay, because what we do is we'll stay at the campground. Even though we're sleeping in the back of our trucks, it's got electric, so we can plug the boats in, all that good stuff. So I budgeted $100 for that. Norris, the gas is going to run me about $550. There again, $300 for the boat, and then I've got another $250 for traveling back to Norris. 50 bucks again for baits. You'll hear me say that again. So I got 50 bucks across the board every tournament. South Holston, entry fee 220 bucks. Place to stay, I've got 50 bucks on there, because I'll probably drive that, guys. probably twice, and I'll just stay there for the tournament. So, and even if I stayed there twice, there's a little bit of money in there for that. Gas, $475. That is basically me driving there 3 times and back, and $300 for the boat. Food, $100, and baits, $50. Cherokee, that's a 2-day tournament. Entry fee is $320 for the 2-day. It's $100 more. Another $50 because I'll drive that a couple times. Gas there, I have $500. It's a 2-day tournament, so I bumped up my gas a little bit. And then food was $100, and then baits $50. So for the Chickamauga, it cost me roughly $1,467. Norris is $1,020. Watts Bar, $1,120. I'm sorry, South Holston, $895. Watts Bar, $1,120, and Cherokee, $1,020. Now that's a grand total of $5,422 for the season for me, which breaks down to $2,925 in gas, $1,280 in tournament fees, $500 in food, $250 in baits, and then I have $550 in there for places to stay. That's kind of my breakdown, and if you added that all up, I didn't put the $97 in there for the registration for MLF in the breakdown of all those separate, but the $5,422 does have that. So it breaks out to, the 5 tournaments breaks out to about $1,085 per tournament. So it's pretty costly. So you basically need to get a check for $1,085. But if you do win, it pays between $5,000 to $6,000 for first place. And then Nitro this year has actually got a great deal, man. $8,000 they're going to give you if you got first place. So between Nitro and the tournament, you got a potential of $14,000. And then you also have, I have a Toyota Tundra, that's $500. And then there's some miscellaneous stuff in there, which can probably get you close to about 15 grand. So if you win one tournament, it'll cover you for about 3 years of fishing it. But I just thought I'd give a quick breakdown if there's anybody out there that thought that that wants to get into fishing the Bfl'S. And guys, I'll be honest with you, I don't do this for the money. I just thought I'd give a breakdown for somebody that wants to jump into it. For me, I'm a weekend warrior. I love the competition. I love to go out and compete with some of the best anglers in the area. And then I'm on the quest to get to the regionals and have a chance to fish for, $60,000 and kind of move up. I'll never fish professionally. They couldn't pay me enough to fish for what I make now to fish professionally, to be honest with you. And I'm happy with where I'm at my age. And but for a young guy getting out there and wanting to do this, I just thought I'd give a cost to it. You could save some money in certain things like places to stay. I'm actually a little bit cheap on that, like I said, because we use the Lear. But gas is just up there, guys. Gas is really, kicking everybody's butt. The entry fees are what they are. The food, that's 3 times for $100. That's, a little bit, $33 every time I go for food. That's basically, snacks for the boat. And then of course I have a travel buddy. So a lot of the food and the places to stay stuff, we kind of split that cost. But anyway, I hope that helps you guys out. So to fish the Bfl'S one more time is $5,422. That's $2,925 in gas, $1,280 in tournament fees, $500 in food, $250 in baits, and then $550 overall for places to stay, which breaks down to $1,085 per tournament. And then of course, if you make the regionals, you've got that cost. But anyway, hope everybody has a great day. Hey, please like, subscribe, and comment. It helps the channel out. And like I said, guys, these are my costs. I know everybody else has various, their cost varies. but I just thought I would do just a quick video on that. So hope everybody has a great day and enjoy the season. Out.